had 40 in the first quarter. What do you think is going on?
We just didn't come out ready to play. We came out like we were just going to win the game, and we got diced up defensively in the first quarter. And from that point on, you're fighting uphill battle. So everybody's comfortable. And they took it to us. So we got to be better. That starts with me. We were terrible defensively. Once it's the NBA, once guys get into a rhythm, it's hard. And they got into a rhythm, had it rolling. It's tough to stop that. So we got to come out ready to play.
How do you kind of look at a loss like this where, I guess shorter scope, you guys are whatever, 16-4 in the last 20, but obviously.
It's a bad loss. It's a terrible loss. When you're in the position we got a chance to compete for something. 11 games left with everything to play for. You shouldn't have a loss like this. It's too much on the line. You got to win the games you're supposed to win. Obviously, Steph's out. Still a game we should win. So it's a terrible loss.
I guess with that in mind, what are the keys to responding in Miami?
I got to come to play. Come out and play defensively. Come out and play hard. We got Jimmy over here. I know this is a big game for him. They got Wiggs over there. I know it's a huge game for him. So just like we want to win for Jimmy, they're going to want to win for Wiggs. We got to come out ready to play. They've lost, 10 games in a row? 6 or 7 of those games come down to 4 or 5 point games, last couple of possessions. So it's a little fool's gold that they've lost 10 in a row. We know who the Miami Heat are. They play hard, discipline, so we got to come out and play hard, burning basketball.
Draymond, as a former Defensive Player of the Year and a contender again this season, you saw Dyson Daniels tonight, who's also considered amongst the favourites. What do you make of his defensive impact and what you've seen from him this season?
I just think his game overall, the way he's grown. He came into the league 8th pick, I think, right? And, that I think everybody wanted something so fast. And that's just the nature of the league that we're in. And then, he was in New Orleans where it's kind of a log jam at his spot. And so you kind of get a quick opportunity to show yourself. And if not, it's kind of on to the next one. So I applaud him for just sticking with it. He's come to a new situation, and he's taking total advantage of his situation. Being a lot more aggressive offensively this year. So just applaud him for sticking with it and, getting the opportunity to show who he is as a player. You come all the way from Australia. First year, you're adjusting to being in America, all these different things. And did he do the Ignite?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. You're adjusting to life in the NBA, all those things. And so you got to give credit where credit is due. He's kind of found his way. He's going to be in this league doing what he's doing for a long time.
And just how much more challenging is it for a non-rim protector? I mean, you're not technically like a center in that sense to win it.
I'm an elite rim protector,
no,
though.
I know, but I'm not like...
But just as elite as they come.
I mean in the sense, though, that you're not a traditional center. Like
I know. I'm just joking. I'm messing with you.
Just how much more challenging is it for a non-center to win this award?
It's tough. Because a lot of time it's judged off blocks. But he got steals, so he's doing a good job there, but it's a tough award to win. It's just the way it is. But I hope he don't win this year. So we'll see. All right, I have to go.